My name is David Hennessy. I am with D Hennessy Studios on YouTube. And I want to show you a way that you can get rid of your warts. You don't need a doctor. You don't need the burning. You don't need the liquid nitrogen. You don't need the banana peels or any of that stuff. I've tried them all. None of them worked, even though people say they do work. But when I was in Asia, I was in China teaching. I went down to Thailand, met a friend down there, good friend, and he told me that he found a way using basically your brain um, just to get rid of them. And I had plantar warts, like this gentleman in this picture. I had plantar warts all over both of my feet, huge ones. Couldn't get rid of them. And I'll show you what my feet look like now. But this actually works, and I guarantee it. I guarantee it. How to get rid of warts without a doctor. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to put a script on the slide and also in the description. And it's a script that you read just one time, so it goes into your brain. And it's for your lymph nodes to activate and everything like that. So you read it once to put it into your mind, and then each day you just say, turn on, turn on, turn on. And you say it 3 times. Turn on, turn on, turn on. And you could say that once a day. All right. So, and that is what it does is it reminds your brain of the script and it continues working in that. All right. So let's go to the third thing, third picture. Okay. So that just, yeah, the script is in the Dropbox. You don't really need that. Number 4. All right. Now, my friend told me he uses a mini trampoline. What this does, it stimulates your lymph nodes. Now, you don't need a mini trampoline because what I did is, I'll show you in the next slide, if I can find it. I just did slight jumping, just bouncing. In fact, my feet didn't even leave the ground. My heels left the ground, but my toes didn't. And I just bounced for about 15 minutes just to stimulate the lymph nodes. And I did that every day for about 15 minutes. Again, this is after you've said. Then you just find a place to relax. You want to have about 15 minutes, and you do this 3 times a day. Do it in the morning when you wake up. Do it in the afternoon if you can get away from your job, or if you can relax for 15 minutes, and then in the evening before you go to bed. You just relax, and I'm going to kind of go through what you're going to do here. You're going to imagine that your warts are this big tentacle blob, almost like a cancer that's invading your body. And you're going to imagine, this is what I did. I imagined a whole bunch of little people with lightsabers and light flashlights and bulldozers attacking this and actually destroying it. That's all I did, was get my mind focusing on little people attacking and destroying this. And you're not going to be able to hold the image for that long, but if you can relax for 15 minutes and try to get it as much as possible, I guarantee this will work because I've done it. And I was really amazed. Okay, so imagine you and many others are attacking, and they can be your cohorts, they can be anybody. They can be, minions or whoever you want. You just want a bunch of people attacking it. That's what I did anyway. And here again, here's the tentacle thing, and they had lightsabers or just light, it doesn't matter. Something that will attack the dark mass. And there again. And you want to focus. Focus for about 15 minutes. That's why you want to be relaxed. And what I did was that I had, since the wart grows into your skin underground, I had underground people attacking, and then I had like bulldozer and backhoes on my upper skin, um, if this is my foot, the flat of my foot, I had them up here, ripping off stuff. And it was painless, didn't hurt, and I just kept going with that. So the guys were attacking below with light or lightsabers, and they were bulldozing the warts off at the top. There again is that. I don't need that. Okay, next one. Come on. All right. It took me 2 weeks of doing this 3 times a day. After 2 weeks, the bottom of my feet were like a baby's bottom. There was no sign of wart. They didn't just fall off, they disappeared. And I don't know how. I didn't really look at my feet until after I did it for a couple weeks. And then when I looked at it, they were gone. So they may have been gone a lot earlier. And I'll show you a picture. Let's see if I have a picture of it. Now, well, and I guarantee that this works. It worked for me, and my friend Prey Park, he's used it with people who have cancer, and he's gotten rid of cancer. So your mind is crazy. It can do things. I never understood this, but I guarantee it. This is what my feet look like now. And I used all these other things. I went to doctors for years. I mean years. And I had them up here, over here, down here, and on my heel. And on both feet. And as you can see, there's no scar, there's nothing. And let's see, what's the last one? Oh, it's the same picture without the words. Okay, so there it is. And I have here the script, which I will put in the bottom. You just read this once. You don't have to read it once a day, just read it once. And then again, you say, turn on, turn on, turn on. And that turns on your lymph nodes and everything to work to attack this stuff. All right, so that's it. I guarantee it works. If any of you want to leave me a comment after 2 or 3 weeks of trying it, let me know. I guarantee that this works because it worked for me. Thanks very much.